guys, welcome to our first session of UARKHome Live.
I'm Kate. I am the marketing manager with Chartwell's here on campus, better known as Food on the Hill, and we are your meal plan, your dining provider. So we're going to walk through 1021 today.
Yes, and I'm Lucille. I'm a marketing intern with housing, and we're just about to give you guys a tour. Please drop any questions you have down below. We'd be happy to answer them.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to start by showing you how to get in. That's pretty important. So we have these fancy turnstiles. We're on the back side of them right now. But when you walk in, you'll walk up a staircase and you'll see these turnstiles and you'll just use your ID. So your meal swipes and your dining dollars are on your ID. And you will just tap. It doesn't like how close I am. But you'll just tap one of these little boxes. Your ticket will pop up here, and then you'll grab a cup, and then you'll be able to use that ticket in exchange for a meal at one of the 9 locations that are inside here.
Yep, awesome.
So if we want to start walking around, I'll show you around. It's a big horseshoe shape. So first item up on the list is the pantry. We've got a few different things going on here. This is one of the freebie stations. We have 3 spots in here where you don't need a ticket to be able to grab something to eat. This is one of, well, really, I guess 2 of the 3. But first things first, we have the pantry here. You can grab bagels, cereal, fruit, milk, all kinds of things, and students like to typically use this spot to grab breakfast while they're eating lunch. Maybe for the next day, grab a bagel, take it back to your dorm. And then we've also got our dessert station here, and they have an array of items. It changes every day. They like to get fun with it sometimes. And then this is the other half of our pantry over here. So this side will be service. That means you'll go up to the counter. You'll let them know what you want, and they'll get it for you. This side is self-service, so whatever you see, you can have or use. We've got some nice toasters here that you can use for bagels or whatever. We've got a pancake machine over here, super easy to use. You literally just press this button, and it starts making pancakes on the conveyor belt and just plops them there for you.
Amazing.
We've got tea and coffee, an array of lemon and honey, a full toppings bar over here with single serve toppings that are packaged. So if you grab a bagel, you can grab a little single serve cream cheese and take it with you. Some more toasters there, a waffle machine. So really any breakfast that your heart desires.
Awesome. What's your favorite thing for breakfast, Kate, here?
I personally love the scones. Any of them are good. They usually have them here in the dessert case in the morning. Any of them are good, but the blueberry have my heart.
Ooh, yum.
Second choice would be the cinnamon. They're really good.
Yum.
And then we've also got some fresh fruit and usually some infused water over here.
Nice for those wanting to eat a little healthier.
Yes, or maybe just grab a banana on your way to class to eat in between.
Awesome.
And then we're coming up on our first station. This is Debbie's. This was named after a beloved supervisor we have here, Miss Debbie. You'll probably see her walking around at some point throughout the semester, but this was named after her.
Cool.
And in the morning it serves chicken and biscuits and tater tots, and then for lunch it serves a chicken sandwich and steak fries.
Yum.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Awesome.
And then right next to it we have Arkansas. Here we serve, it's more like Southern comfort food. There's usually 2 different meat options or protein options, and then there's several sides. They do mac and cheese, some really good mashed potatoes, and then some sort of roasted vegetable.
Nice.
Yeah, like today they were having jerk chicken quarters for lunch, so
Cool.
another great spot.
Awesome.
And the meat is smoked in-house every day, so it's fresh, it's delicious.
Great.
And then this is another great spot. This is Root for You. So this is where you can build your own salad. We actually just recently transitioned to where you can build your own salad. We did have a few menu options, but we wanted you to be able to fully customize what you want. So you start on this side and you've got your bases, some protein options, cheese, and then you move on to your toppings, and there is a whole big bar of toppings over there. So
nice.
Plenty to enjoy.
Awesome.
And then I'll also take this opportunity to talk about silverware. We get lots of questions during orientation.
Yes.
If you have trouble finding silverware, they're in these little black boxes, and you simply just pull out, and super easy. And then you can also usually find condiments and napkins and other things close.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them below. We'll answer them live for you.
So this is just one of almost 30 dining locations on campus.
Wow.
We have so many options. This is one of the three dining halls that is always a meal swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, you do have to check availability of meal swipes. So all of our restaurants do accept meal swipes. It's just during those specified time frames.
Okay.
The reason I'm talking about this is because we have the graphic popped up here, but it's also, if you grabbed a dining guide during orientation, it is on this first page on this QR code here.
Oh, nice.
And then you can also find it on our website. So if you're curious about meal swipe options, we're also rounding the corner to the ice cream. Sorry if you guys can hear it. It's trying to reboot from camp lunch. But yeah, you can grab a cone or a cup. We've got vanilla, swirl, and chocolate. Ice cream to your heart's desire. And then there's some toppings over there at the toppings bar where in the pantry that I showed you, like sprinkles and M&Ms, Cool or whipped cream. So you can really jazz it up if you want.
Awesome.
My pro tip is to put a brownie in the bottom of your cup and then a little vanilla ice cream. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's the move.
So now we are at our vegan and vegetarian friendly station called Herbivore, and this menu rotates every week. So they've got some fresh options. One of my favorites is they do a garlic orzo with like roasted tomatoes.
Wow.
And then they do like a spinach and feta well, I guess it's not feta, but they do like a little spinach turnover, and it's really good. And then they've also got cold options here as well. So maybe if you're just wanting to grab a little salad or beef up your meal that you've already made over here, they've got plenty of options.
Awesome. All vegetarian and vegan friendly.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are vegan, vegetarian, maybe you're following a special diet or have food allergens, I absolutely encourage you to reach out to our campus dietitian. Her name is Andy Montgomery. And you can just message her by emailing diet@uark.edu.
Okay.
And then she's also we have her contact information in here, as well as some great dining guides that she's pre-made. So she actually has a vegan, vegetarian, and halal dining guide, as well as food allergen special diets guide and a wellness dining guide. So those will be helpful for you all as well. So
Awesome.
that's all on our website and in here. So
awesome.
Moving on, this is the third of our 3 freebie stations. This station is always stocked with little side salads, fruit, and yogurt. So if you are ever wanting to just add on a little bit to your meal, or maybe you're wanting to take some yogurt to go with your bagel for the next morning, whatever, you're free to grab this. You don't need a ticket. So that's a great bonus.
Okay.
And then on the other side of the hall, we have the green table. This is our allergen-friendly station, so it avoids the top 9 food allergens, including gluten. But you can't tell. It's so good. They're having chana masala and basmati rice this evening.
Wow.
One of my favorites is they do portobello mushroom fajitas.
Yum.
Definitely a must-try, but they don't have great service, like cell phone service over there, so we won't get to see it.
Yes, we'll be out here. We don't want to lose you guys.
Yes, but you'll just have to check it out in the fall.
Yes.
And then there is also a allergen-friendly dessert option over there as well.
Okay.
So there's some orange sherbet over there right now.
Ooh.
So if you have food allergies and still want to enjoy some dessert, you have an option over there.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're ever curious about ingredients, or maybe you're just nervous about dining on campus, again, reach out to our campus dietitian. Absolutely, she'll be willing to help. But you can also ask, if you're in the dining location, just ask any supervisor, and they'll be able to kind of walk through different ingredients with you, and maybe highlight some different options that you may not have known about.
That's awesome. Great.
Yeah. Continue on around the circle here. This is tailgate. So for all my burger and fry lovers, this will be your spot. Obviously, the burgers are made fresh. They're working on some for dinner this evening right now.
Awesome.
And then an array of condiments, but it's just pretty much a classic burger and fries. I mean,
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yes.
This is one half of our most popular location in here. This is the burrito side. So here you can customize a burrito. They have chicken tinga, they've got ground beef, they have a vegan option with beans if that's what you would like. They've got rice and then an array of toppings, and it comes with chips and queso. So
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Definitely the favorite.
Yes. That's one of my favorites for sure.
And something cool right now, we have a rooftop garden that
Oh, wow.
our campus dietitian helps to manage, and they grow jalapenos, and they're serving their jalapenos right now.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. So try the salsa verde.
Love it. Freshly made.
Yes, freshly grown.
And grown, yeah.
This side is the bowl side, so it's closed over the summer just to consolidate things a little bit. But in the fall, if you want a burrito bowl rather than a burrito, you'll come to this side. Have all the same toppings, all the same options. It's just without the tortilla. So
Awesome.
this is personally my side. I'm a bowl kind of girl.
Okay,
What about you?
Me too.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Definitely.
I may end up making nachos out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a power move.
Yes, yeah, that's the way to go. This is Passport to Pasta. So they have several different pasta options: chicken Alfredo, pasta bolognese, and then pasta primavera. If you are vegetarian, that's a great option, and it's delicious. And then it's all served with a garlic breadstick as a side.
Awesome.
Great option. And then our final station in the little horseshoe, this is loaf and pickles. So here you can customize your own sub or wrap. Another favorite option of students on campus. That's personally what I had for lunch today.
Yeah, this one's super popular.
Yes, yeah. So you can customize it to your liking. Plenty of options, and it comes with a side of chips or soup.
Wow.
So lots to enjoy. But that is the end of our loop.
Awesome.
Just wanted to show off some seating so you can kind of see what it's like on the student side of things. We have a few different types of seating in here. We've got open table, we've got some booth seating, and then we've also got some bar seating, which you'll be able to see behind me over there. But we've also got one of the most beautiful views on campus right here. Definitely my favorite lunch spot is in that window right there.
Beautiful.
I mean, Northwest Arkansas.
Yes.
Can't get much better.
Such good view.
Another cool thing about 1021 is we have a lot of art from local artists.
Oh,
so sprinkled around as we've gone around the circle. This is Jason Jones.
Okay.
And we have some of his art in Fulbright Dining Hall as well now. And then we also have some art here from Olivia Trimble.
Beautiful.
She also has some artwork around the city of Fayetteville, so you might recognize her work here, but she came in and did this for us last year. It's so cool to have one of her pieces here.
Yeah.
So just a full circle moment. We actually started back there. So we've made the full circle. Yes.
Yep, we've done the loop.
And this is a one-way entrance and a one-way exit just to keep the flow of traffic moving well. We have 4,000 guests here a day. So, yes, we got to all keep moving in the same direction. So we'll go out this way.
Okay.
But it's nice to go out this way because then you get to enjoy Tiger Sasha's cool mural here in the stairwell.
Beautiful. And if you guys have any questions, send them our way.
Yes, please.
We'd be happy to answer.
And if you don't have any questions on your mind at the moment, but maybe some pop up later, you're welcome to DM us on Instagram. It's Food on the Hill _AR. But if you type food on the Hill, it'll pop up.
At Food on the Hill _AR on Instagram.
Yes, that's the quickest way to reach us.
Okay.
That's also where we will communicate any important emergency information with students. So maybe there's 6 feet, or hopefully not 6 feet, 6 inches of snow. Place you find that. So make sure you follow us. We also do fun giveaways. So fun reason to follow us.
Cool.
And then you can always email us. It's dining@uark.edu.
Dining@uark.edu. Awesome.
Heading outside.
Beautiful day.
Yes, it is gorgeous. Right outside we have but it's really cool because it's completely glass so that you aren't missing any of this gorgeous view.
Yes, this is such a cool building.
Yes.
It's all glass.
And this is a really popular study spot too. 1021 and Slim's Founders is very central on campus. So, and that's one of the reasons it's a popular lunch spot is because no matter where you're at on campus for your classes, this is pretty central. You can all meet here. I feel like anywhere on campus you can get here in like 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Very central location.
Yeah. We've also got some really nice outdoor seating here as well.
Okay.
There's some down here, some bench seating if you're just wanting to hang out, maybe in the shade.
Nice.
And then up here we've got some dining seating. So one cool thing about dining on campus is everywhere except for Fulbright Dining Hall and Pomfret Dining Hall serve to go.
Okay.
So if you want to grab, maybe a sandwich from Slim's or something from upstairs and come out here and eat, you're more than welcome.
Awesome.
Beautiful flowers.
Yes, beautiful.
And lots of people enjoying the patio right now.
Yeah.
Here, if you just want to come hang out and study, I saw some girls out here painting the other day.
Aww.
So definitely a fun hangout spot.
Awesome.
This is all the dining space for Slims, but then also in this building we have a market, one of our markets on campus.
Okay.
This is somewhere where you can use your dining dollars, same as Club Red. But it's basically just a small convenience store or gas station without the gas, as some people say.
Yeah.
So if you want to just pop in and grab a snack. But there's also a grab and roll, for whatever reason you're just wanting something really quick. There is a grab and roll option where side chips or fruit and a drink and just a quick 30-second interaction, you get a full meal. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
If you guys have any questions for us, feel free to send them in as we're about to wrap up our live here. But yeah, it cut out a little bit when you were talking about grab and roll. So if you want to say maybe one more time what grab and roll offers.
Yeah. So grab and roll is basically, they are kind of sprinkled around campus, but you can just quickly grab either a sandwich, a wrap. There's several different options in there, and then you can grab a side,
Awesome.
chips, fruit, and a drink, and that's all a meal swipe.
Great.
But you don't actually have to go into a dining location to use that. So you can just grab it at the market and let them know that you're wanting to use a meal swipe for your grab and roll.
Nice. So there's one right over here by Slim,
Yes,
right?
yeah, Fulbright. And then I believe there's.
All right. Well, we don't have any questions coming in. So thank you guys so much for joining us on UARKHome Live. And stay tuned for our next series, which will be talking about housing services next Monday. Anything else you wanted to add, Kate?
Yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Awesome. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining.